Anyway, I'm off the air for one night, and Sarah Palin goes absolutely nuts. This woman is seriously deranged. There's no doubt that she is deranged. There is ample proof. The latest proof is her statement. Apparently, she put up this demented Facebook rant trashing Obama's health care plan. She said, quote, "The America I know and love is not one in which my parents or my baby with Down syndrome will have to stand in front of Obama's death panel so his bureaucrats can decide based on a subjective judgment of their level of productivity in society whether they're worthy of health care. Such a system is downright evil," end quote. Sarah Palin is a demon. Sarah Palin is insane. Anyone who could make stuff up, and her, obviously she got this from that McCoy woman, the woman who used to be the lieutenant governor, for Christ's sake, of New York. And when you add those two with Michelle Bachmann and Michelle Malkin, where do these women come from? What kind of spawn of Satan? I mean, you expect the brain-dead males like this punk-ass Glenn Beck or some of these members of Congress, whether they're senators or representatives, you expect the right-wing males to be just nuts. But I guess it was a kind of a sexist attitude on my part that I just don't expect women to be this crazy. Well, Sarah Palin put that to rest today, or over the weekend. Jesus, God. No, the only time she wants her Down syndrome baby brought to anyone's attention is when she wants to use the little booger for a political gain or for attention to her great sacrifice. Or to somehow, and this is the twisted part of Sarah Palin, somehow to make an anti-abortion statement with her own child. This is how demented this woman is. With her own child, she is willing to make her statements about anti-abortion. This is crazy. The America, she says, I know and love is not one in which my parents or my baby with Down syndrome will have to stand in front of Obama's death panel. You crazy, crazy woman. You are out of your mind. And frankly, I truly hope the Republican Party keeps you out there. I would like to see a Palin Beck event. Hey, have you got that thing from Glenn Beck when Glenn Beck talks about murdering people? Have you got that? Now, don't forget, Palin is the one that talks about Obama's death panel. Listen to this psycho bastard.
I'm thinking about killing Michael Moore, and I'm wondering if I could kill him myself or if I would need to hire somebody to do it. I think I could. I think he could be looking me in the eye, you know, and I could just be choking the life out. Is this wrong? I stopped wearing my "What Would Jesus" band do, and I've lost all sense of right and wrong now. I used to be able to say, yeah, I'd kill Michael Moore, and then I'd see the little band, "What would Jesus do?" And then I'd realize, oh, he wouldn't kill Michael Moore. At least he wouldn't choke him to death, and, you know. Well, I'm not sure.
That's right, because you're a goddamn crazy man. You're out of your mind. Beck, do us all a favor. Follow the tradition in your family. Kill yourself. Honest to God, if it comes to the point where you want to kill yourself, do it! Only do it on your television show, will you? My God, a death panel. A death panel. Oh, Lord. The crazy people, including Beck and the rest of these vermin, insist that in the, I think it's 5 or 6 pages, that there is advanced care planning consultations in Barack Obama's health care plan. Senior citizens, assisted suicide, euthanasia, It says government will instruct and consult regarding living wills, durable powers of attorney, etc. Mandatory, period. Appears to lock in estate taxes ahead of time. Ooh. Government provides approved list of end-of-life resources guiding you in death. Government mandates programs that order end-of-life treatment. Government dictates how your life ends. Advanced care planning consult will be used to dictate treatment as patient's health deteriorates. This can include an order for end-of-life plans, an order from the government. Government will decide what level of treatment you may have at end of life, end quote. This is what these snarling, crazy right-wingers, Republicans, conservatives, people like Beck and Palin and the rest of these maniacs are putting out there. The truth? The bill calls for the reimbursement, that means money going back, of a voluntary, if you want it, session of counseling with your physician once every 5 years about how you want to handle your documents, your living will, your power of attorney. Now you can sit down, if this passes, with your doctor and have this discussion. And the charge for that session will be paid for by the public health option of the insurance. Holy Jesus Christ Almighty, isn't that awful? They're going to kill Granny! The counseling would allow patients and their families and a physician and your lawyer to understand all of the options. But because the right wing is saturated with goddamn maniacs, demon-possessed sociopaths, and Sarah Palin is. You got to believe in demons to be possessed of them. And Sarah Palin, who obviously believes in demons, it's a central part of her life. That's why she stands there while some witch doctor casts the demons out. You saw that video. Everyone's seen the video. Or protects her from demons. I don't know. But when you have this kind of craziness, and then the abysmal ignorance in this country, where you have people show up for a town hall meeting who say, well, I have a question. Is the government going to decide when to kill me? Are they going to decide how I have to die? This is what the sick bastard Glenn Beck and the demon-possessed Sarah Palin are putting out there as a means of entertaining themselves.